And 3, 2, 1, mute. I lied. No 3 minutes. Time travels really fast over here. All right, so we're gonna start stretching. We'll go into our 90-90s as usual to start. 90 degrees, leaning over that front leg. I don't know if it's supposed to rain today. And let's switch sides. Same thing, 90 degrees, leaning over that front leg. It rained a lot last night. Does it just beat off of her fur too? Ooh, little belly. The lake is super full now that it's been raining so much though, which is kind of cool. And let's go. On our backs, we are going to start with hip lifts first. We're going to drive to the heel, do double leg 5 times, and then single leg 5 times. I guess I went really slow. After that, let's do open books. Laying on your side, 90 degrees with the knees, hands locked on top of each other, opening up 5 times. Don't hit me. Your long arms. After that, we're going to go into overhead slides, 90 degrees with the elbows reaching up as tall as you can. Go ahead and inhale as you reach up, exhale as you come down. Do those 5 times. After that, we will flip over. Let's go into our cat camel. We're going to round and arch the back 5 times, making sure you're really tucking that chin as you arch and round. Keep forgetting to count. I'm going to stop when you stop. Okay. After that, we'll go into our hip circles. Let's do 5 circles forward and 5 circles backward each leg. Gotta warm up those hips. We're doing a lot of hip stuff today. When you're done with those, let's go ahead and reach under and up. We're gonna do 5 each arm. Nice big stretch, rotate, follow that hand as you stretch up. 5 each side. When you're done with those, let's sit back into child's pose. Sitting back on the heels, reaching the arms forward as far as you can. We'll hold here for a few seconds. Breathe deeply. And let's crawl side to side. We'll do that 3 times each way. And let's finish with our yoga push-ups. Yeah. Downward facing dog. Into that push-up position. You can stay up or you can go all the way down into full push-up. Coming back into downward facing dog. We're going to do 5 of those. And when you're done with those, let's stand up. And let's start with knee hugs. We're going to do 5 each leg. Chair or ground. Most likely ground. Or, I'm sorry, chair. That's 5. Feels right. Let's do quad stretch after that. Grabbing the back foot. We're doing 5 each side, making sure you're keeping your knees in line, stretching that quad back. My counting is really off today. I'm just guesstimating. We're gonna let's do our hamstring stretch. So we're gonna scoop down, nice and tall at the end. We're doing 5 each side again. Nice big ice cream scoops. 'If I was an ice cream, I'd be chocolate chip cookie dough. What would you be? Instead, if I was an ice cream, I'd be chocolate chip cookie dough. After that, let's do, what should we do next? Let's do high knees in place. Yeah, we're gonna do 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's switch to butt kickers. 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, grab water and we will start with our first round in a few minutes. It's actually pretty nice in here today. It's pretty nice in here today. I thought it would be a little chillier. Roll up that door. Get some fresh air. I sure do. It's right here. All right. Are we ready? Okay. Like I said, today we will be using a chair. So, first round, 8 minutes. It's upside down. I think we can all see that, maybe. Hold on. So, first one we are doing sumo squats with a toe raise. So with this one, you're going to be in a wide stance position, holding onto your chair, squatting down 90 degrees, lifting those toes, coming back up. Again, making sure wide stance with the feet, lift up on the toes, stand up. Toes are pointed outward. Different angle. Yeah, we're going to do 8 of those. Feel the burn. Then after that, we are doing chair crunches. So with this one, you're going to be sitting on your chair, legs fully extended, toes flexed towards you. You're going to bring the knees to your chest, coming back out. Nice and strong. We're doing 8 of those as well. Then we're going to finish with your T-spine extensions, again with the chair. So with this one, hands on the chair, we're sitting back. We're stretching the shoulders. We're holding for a few seconds and breathing. We're going to do those 8 times too. 8, 8, and 8. Again, exercises here. Sumo squat with toe raise 8 times, chair crunch 8 times, and your stretch 8 times. And for 8 minutes, look at that. 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. We got the fan on. It's getting serious. And I think it might do to countdown. Yes, it is. Okay. Getting ready in.
Make sure you're watching to see if they're typing. I don't like these squats.
You don't like these squats? They're going to feel great.
The squats are hard. It's no race. It's like this.
You got to add an extra oomph since we're not doing weight. We're doing 8 of these squats again. Wide stance with the feet, toes slightly out.
I got to train the boss there.
That's right. 8 of these squats. After that, you're going into your chair crunches. Sitting on the chair, legs fully extended, toes flexed, knees to chest. Extending out those legs again. We're doing 8 of those as well. How do I check if there's messages? Do I swipe up?
There's to the right. Yeah.
8 of your crunches. Toes flexed. After that, we're doing your stretch. Hands on that chair, wide stance with those knees, sitting back, stretching the shoulders 8 times. Remember to breathe. If you're ahead of Casey, again, we're doing sumo squats after that. You're going to do 8 of those with that toe raise at the bottom of the squat. Oh, yeah. 6 minutes left. Back to those squats. Sumo position, toe raise at the bottom. Wide stance with the feet. Toes pointed out.
I don't know if I can do this back on.
Oh, yeah. We're doing 8 of these. If you're feeling crazy, you don't have to go onto the chair.
Definitely can't get as much of the legs.
It adds a little pizzazz. 8 of the squats. After that, you're doing chair crunches. Sitting on the chair, legs fully extended. Bringing those knees to your chest 8 times. Keeping the toes flexed.
You can't just sit here.
I mean, you can just sit there if you wanted to. We're going to relax for 8 reps. 8 of your crunches. Abs of steel. After your crunches, you're doing your stretch. Again, 8 of those. Hands on the seat of the chair, sitting back in those hips, stretching those shoulders. You're doing 8 of those. After those stretches, you're going back into the sumo squat.
I find out more about where that next time with the washer and dryer work.
You found out where they are?
I don't know what I told you last.
You said you didn't have a washer and dryer.
Yeah, but I said that they were supposed to include it.
Oh, yeah.
And they didn't.
Uh-huh.
And we were like, oh, we'll go pick it up. So we deal to Modesto house.
Ooh.
That's where the guys are leaving. We're not going there.
Not a fun place to be.
We're like, yeah, that's 4 hours away. No, we're good.
Not worth it. 8 of these squats. Remember to raise onto the toes at the bottom. Keeping wide stance with the feet. 8 of these. Then back to your chair squat. Okay. For the chair crunches, we are doing 8 of these. Toes always flexed up. Bringing knees to your chest. Back to the stretch after that. Take your time with this. Remember to breathe. Really stretch the shoulders. We're doing 8 of these. We have 3 minutes left. Over halfway through. I found a new project to do to keep me busy. We have an old dresser in our barn, so I sanded it yesterday, and then I'm gonna refinish it and paint it white, and it'll be my new bedroom dresser. Oh, that's nice.
We're gonna have just a week, maybe 2, or hopefully come back.
Yeah.
What do you guys see? So we'll have a lot of time for painting or anything else.
Getting everything nice and settled. Back to the sumo squats with the toe raises. 8 of these. Use that chair if you need to, or you can elevate those arms like Casey is doing. Does the condo need to be painted?
I mean, it's fine. They haven't painted it. It's not like horrible. It's just got like stuff. The place is not bad.
It always makes it smell better too when there's a nice fresh coat of paint. I don't know if it smells like somebody's been living in there, but you know how people have different smells where you live?
I didn't get a smell by it.
Back to the crunches.
But if we have the time, we might as well.
You should paint it all blue, like core, so you feel like you're at work when you're at home.
We would just want white and maybe a not too crazy accent color.
Yeah.
I'll show you pictures.
We have a little over a minute left. 8 of those crunches, 8 of your stretches, and 8 of those sumo squats with the toe raise. We have 30 seconds left. Back to the sumo squats. We're at 8 of these, raising up on the toes. And 10 seconds left. Finish up with whatever you are on. And when you're done, go ahead and grab water. Round 1 was a success.
If you type anything, it'll highlight where it says participants.
Oh.
It'll show like a 1 or 2.
Mm-hmm.
Then you can just put that for chat.
Okay.
If you see it. It's good by people.
They're 15 or 14. One person didn't join. What? What are they doing today? They have nowhere to go. Oh, the baby. How do you row a canoe filled with puppies? How do you row a canoe filled with puppies? Bring out the doggy paddle. No? Okay, how does a penguin build his house? It glues it together.
I knew it was going to be something tasty. So.
All right. Are we ready for round 2? Again, this round we're going to be using a chair.
Like you're just on the ground.
All right, we are going to get going. So next round, 10 minutes as usual. Here are the exercises. We're going to be doing pistol squats with the chair, plank reaches, and then elevated groiner stretch with the chair. So for the first one, pistol squats, you're going to be standing right in front of your chair. 1 foot elevated. You're gonna sit back into that chair and then stand back up nice and tall using those quads. If you would like, you can also leave that heel on the ground. Same position, sitting down, standing up nice and tall, a little more stable. For this one, we're gonna do 6 each side. Then after that, we're gonna head to the floor and do plank reaches. So you're on your forearms, keeping the hips up, wide stance of the feet, reaching the arms straight out in front of you, alternating sides, 6 each arm. Try not to rock the hips side to side. Then we're gonna finish with an elevated groiner stretch. So you're gonna be back at your chair. You're gonna have 1 foot on the chair. You're gonna push down in those hips, hold for about 5 seconds, and then switch legs. Keeping that back leg pretty straight on the toes for that back leg too. And again, holding for 5 seconds. We're gonna do 3 each side. That's the worst one.
Question?
Yes.
On the first one, the chair squats, is there a modified?
So for the modified one for the chair squats, if you don't want to do you not want to do the single leg or? You can just do normal squats if you want, tapping down to that chair, standing back up. We're just gonna keep both feet planted on the ground. Sound good? Okay, when we are ready, timer is on. 5-second countdown. Again, we're starting with those pistol squats with a chair. We're doing 6 each leg. And we're on our way. These suck, says Casey. But they're great. So again, keeping that foot elevated, tapping that booty onto the chair, standing back up nice and tall. If you feel a little unstable, leave that heel on the ground while you're squatting down. We're doing 6 each side. Feel the burn. If your chair is a little lower, after this, we're doing plank reaches. You're in plank position, reaching out, straight arm in front of you, 6 each side, wide stance of the feet, keeping those hips up, and a smile on your face the whole time you're doing these. 6 each side. After that, the stretch. 1 foot on the chair. Yes.
You can look and see if they're
Yeah, we're pretty even. So 1 foot on the chair, keeping that back leg straight if you can, up on the toe. Hold for about 5 seconds. Switch legs, come back. We're doing 3 each leg with these. Nice deep rest as you're in the stretch. Again, 5-second hold. Three of these each leg. After that, you're gonna go back into those pistol squats. Take your time between rounds. This one is a tough one. 6 each side for the pistol squat. If you're doing regular squats though, I will have you do 10 of those instead of just 6. Start over, you lose count. 6 each side. Driving through the heel as you're coming up. To the plank reaches when you're done with those. Quads for days. So plank reaches, we're doing 6 each side on your forearms. Wide stance of the feet. reaching out as far as you can in front of you. 6 each side. When you're done with those, back to your stretch. Take your time with the stretch. Hold for about 5 seconds. We're doing 3 of these. Again, keep the back leg as straight as you can. You're going to be up on that toe. Nice deep breath in the stretch. 3 each side. The good news is we only have 6 minutes left. Take your time between sets with this one. Breathe, grab water if you need to. Again, we're doing 6 pistol squats, 6 plank reaches, and 3 stretches.
The last round was hard too.
Because it's way, yeah.
It doesn't apply spots. It's perfect.
Booty day. 6 each side for those pistol squats. 10 of them if you're doing double leg. Glenn, you're doing great. I see those squats. When you're done with those pistol squats, going back to the plank reaches, 6 each side. Stretching that arm out in front of you as far as you can. Keeping the hips up. Core engaged, 6 each side. Back to the stretch. 3 each side for those. We're at 4 minutes left. Was this your 3rd or 4th round? 3rd. 5-second hold for the stretch, 3 each side. And again, 6 each side for the pistol squats, 6 each side for the plank reaches, 3 each side for the stretch. Back to the beginning, yay! We're pumped. Speed wobbles. Again, if you feel like you're fatiguing for those pistol squats, drop that heel down, let it stay on the floor. We want good form. You're doing 6 each side. So I got a new TV yesterday, and I tried to hook it up, and it wouldn't hook up to the internet. And then this morning I woke up, and it was turned on and hooked up by itself. Kind of creepy. It is a smart TV, so it's a Vizio. Best Buy. They dropped it off. Yeah, it's 2-day shipping, and it was actually cheaper than it was on Amazon. We are black at the plank reaches. We're doing 6 each side. Wide hips of the feet. Hips stable. We have 2 minutes left. We're almost there. Back to the stretch after that. 3 each side. 90 seconds left. 6 each side for the pistol squats, 6 each side for the plank breaches, and 3 each side for your stretch with a 5-second hold. Just enough time to finish with pistol squats for Casey. We have 1 minute left. Looks like everyone's pretty much on the same page. Okay. 30 seconds left. Fifteen seconds. Do you have time for planks? We're so close. No planks for Casey. Finish up what you are on, then go ahead and grab water, and we will finish with the last round of exercises. We're still using the chair for the last round too. Is it warm outside yet? It's supposed to be almost 60 degrees. I don't know what I did to my shoulder. I'll try some moving on Saturday. No text messages. What did the accountant say while auditing a tax document? The accountant. Yeah. This is taxing. Here's a funny science one. Rest in peace, boiled water. You will be missed.
Rest in peace, what?
Water. You will be missed. Yeah. Boiling water turns into.
Oh. Jason said, how do I make you guys
Full screen.
what?
Are you on your phone, Jason, or are you on the iPad? Hold on, we're gonna unmute you.
Yes, dear.
I'm on the laptop.
You're on your laptop?
Yeah.
There might be a button on the top right or something once you click on it. But that's
With this new format, I don't see where we can make the instructor full screen.
Is there anything on the top right corner that says where it can like expand it?
No. It expands the full screen, but it expands everybody, not just the instructors.
Oh, so when he expands the full screen, it expands everybody, not just us. Is there any way you can
scroll? I don't know if he's got a touch screen on. You should be able to highlight just one person.
Can you highlight just us by clicking on us and then?
Yeah, it's highlighted if I click on you. Well, it only highlights when you talk.
Okay. So if
Or
I'm talking.
yeah, when you guys talk, it highlights.
Okay. Even if you click it though, it doesn't expand. It just stays
Nope,
where it is.
it doesn't.
Does yours have a little waffle grid up in the top
don't
right?
know.
Yeah, but there's nothing there to expand that single pane. It just says chat or pin
If
video.
you click on the waffle grid, doesn't it say speaker view? If you click on that waffle grid, does it change to speaker view?
Oh, there it goes. Yeah, yeah,
Then,
Oh, okay.
yeah, and then hit
that's it.
Okay.
Just different terminology.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Kindergarten
Awesome.
terminology.
Yeah,
That's what we need right now.
I'm sure my wife's students could.
Yeah, we got it. Okay, we are going to jump back in. So for the last round, 10 minutes again. Here are your exercises. You see that? There we go. So we are starting with elevated hip lifts. So heels on the chair, driving through the heels, squeezing glutes at the top, making sure you're keeping those hands on the ground. Try not to push your chair back. Maybe put it against something or put your feet more in the center of the chair. We're doing 10 of these hip lifts. After that, we're going to go into push-ups. You can use your chair if you would like. Holding on, you feel comfortable, keeping those elbows at 45 degrees, back nice and straight. Don't let those hips drop. We're doing 8 of those. Or you can do them on the ground. Again, keeping those elbows at 45 degrees. Don't let the hips sag. Then we're going to finish with hip abductions. So with this one, you're going to be on your side, keeping your hips stacked on top of each other. You're going to keep your toe pointed down as you elevate that leg to about 45 degrees and then come back down. Yeah. We're doing 8 each side for those. Those are going to suck, but they're going to be so good. So again, we're starting with the hip lift. Heels on the bench or on your chair. We're doing 10 of those. 8 push-ups either on the chair or on the ground, and then 8 of those hip abductions with your toes pointed down. 10 minutes again. Timer is on, counting down from 10 seconds. 10, 8, 8. And we're going. Driving through those heels, lifting the hips up. If for some reason this is uncomfortable, you can keep those feet on the ground and do a regular hip lift as well. We're doing 10 of these. Driving through the heels, squeezing the glutes at the top. Keeping those hands by your side. Then we're going to go into push-ups after that. 8 of these, elbows 45 degrees. Again, either on the chair or on the floor, as Casey is doing. Just make sure you keep perfect form. 8 of the push-ups. Last exercise. You are going way too fast. Hip abduction with those toes pointed down. Again, making sure your hips are stacked on top of each other. Don't roll forward or backwards with these. Toe pointed inwards, lifting the leg to about 45 degrees if you can. And coming back down. We're doing 8 each side. If you can't get to 45, just go as high as you can and don't push it. 8 each side.
Yeah, we did this stuff in like a mat blog spot at our first place is slow.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff like this, and I was dying. Stuff you just don't do.
Yeah.
Don't focus on.
They're great for the hips.
Try to do like a pull up in circles.
Oh yeah, those are rough too. Or you sit on the ground and you're in straddle and then you lift your toes up and come back down. No.
I was the only guy in the class. I held it.
You held your own?
I was the best guy. Best and worst guy.
Again, we're doing elevated hip lifts, 10 of these, 8 push-ups, and then 8 each side for those hip abductions with the toes pointed down. Driving through the heels for the hip lifts, squeeze in the glutes at the top, keeping your arms by your side. Breathe between exercises. Seems like we're going.
Not during.
Well, not during, no.
Breathing
Just
during.
don't hold your breath, breathe the whole time. 8 of the push-ups, 45 degrees with the elbows. Eight of the hip abductions after that. Keeping that toe pointed down, hips stacked on top of each other. Again, we're doing 10 elevated hip lifts, 8 push-ups, and 8 each side for those hip abductions. We have 6 whole minutes left. I just got really hungry again. I'm hungry again.
What'd you have?
Today's breakfast consisted of yogurt with granola and blueberries, and 3 or the little cutie oranges. Mandarin? Those are mandarins, right? Delicious. 10 of those hip lifts, driving through the heels, squeezing at the top, 8 push-ups, and 8 of the hip abductions with your toe pointed down.
Thinking about doing this other gym visits that I follow.
Mhm.
Like an Instagram takeover from each trainer throughout their day, like quarantine life right now.
5 minutes left
It's gonna be fun.
of what we're doing.
Yeah, just like what you ate, what you've been doing.
Hanging out with my dog.
Some people connect with them. Fun.
8 of those push-ups. I've been cooking and baking a lot since I have so much free time.
I told myself I was gonna cook a bunch, but I just don't want to go to the grocery store.
What you gotta do is you gotta mass
Yeah, but I
stock.
can't think of all the little things that I do.
You just gotta get the essentials, like a whole bunch of chicken is what I usually get.
Stuff like that. And like comes like the spices that you need. You have most of them, but
I've been obsessed with cumin lately, and I put that in everything. That, paprika, and cayenne.
I am.
Yeah, 'cause I like my things a little spicy.
I don't.
4 minutes left. We're doing 10 of those elevated hip lifts, 8 of the push-ups, and 8 of the hip abductions with your toe pointed down. I made a turkey stroganoff with zucchini noodles. It was actually very delicious. And it was dairy free. Again, 10 of those hip lifts, 8 push-ups, and 8 of the hip abductions. Driving through the heels for the hip lifts, squeezing the glutes at the top, keeping those hands by your side. 45 degrees when you're doing those push-ups. Keep the hips up, don't want that back sag. And then 8 of the hip abductions. Legs straight, hips stacked on top of each other, keeping the toe pointed down. 3 minutes left. My birthday's in a week. I have to have a quarantine party by myself. Huh?
What day?
The 15th. Tax day.
It's like Wednesday?
Yeah.
Sandra's is Tuesday.
No way.
Yeah, it's not very good. She's like, my birthday.
What is she gonna do? Go golfing?
Me too.
What'd you say?
I'm also on the 15th.
You are?
Yeah. Happy birthday.
Well, happy birthday to you as well. 2 minutes left. We have hip lifts, push-ups, and hip abduction. 10, 8, and then 8 each side. You feel the burn? We have 90 seconds left. Ten of those hip lifts, 8 of the push-ups, 8 of the hip abductions. We have just over a minute left. Just enough time to finish probably 1, maybe 2 of those exercises. Oh, look at that. 30 seconds left. 10 of those hip lifts, 8 of the push-ups, 8 each side for the hip adduction. Ten seconds left. Look at that, you're gonna finish with all the rounds. And we are done. Finish up with the exercise that you were on if you'd like to, otherwise grab water. We'll finish with breathing today. Since you have your chair, you can put your feet up on your chair. Yay! Okay, let's finish with your breathing. Oh, add some kind, I can read the whole thing.
What?
How do I pull it up again?
Tap the screen.
Tap the
Go
screen.
to participants.
Oh, that's right.
And chat at the bottom, top right. No, no, bottom left.
Chat, okay. Add cayenne to any chocolate baked goods. Oh. Add cayenne pepper to any baked goods. Sounds delicious.
Who was that?
That was Jason, wasn't it? Yes, it was Jason. All right. We're going to do some light breathing. So putting those feet up on your chair, laying flat on your back. You can put your hand on your chest and one on your belly. We're going to do deep breathing. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth for 2 minutes. About 1 more minute of breathing. All right. It's been about 2 minutes. I'm going to unmute all of you. All right, any questions for today?
Happy early birthday.